We're back with Jonathan, David, and Donnie. Let me come back to you, Jonathan Greenblatt. We talk a lot about what makes it hard to call things out in this country, right? I've pressed you. Why can't Mitch McConnell call out an anti-Semitic attack? Wouldn't it help? Wouldn't it keep more people safe? And I remember you memorably said he won't call out racist attacks against his own wife. I feel like some of the things that people have been afraid to do are catching up with us, right? The checks do. And all of this simmering stew of hate coexists with the brutal terror attack in Israel. And I wonder how you see those two pieces fitting together and augmenting each other.
I got to say, Nicole, I'm glad you asked the question. I sort of wrote a book on it here. Like, when you dehumanize people, when you deny their fundamental humanity, when you delegitimize their very existence, again and again and again and again, words have consequences. Words condition us, right? As we learned from the big lion Goebbels, words condition us to see reality in a different way. And decades of highly anti-Semitic, anti-Zionist propaganda pushed out by Tehran is really the largest state sponsor of anti-Semitism in the world, and it's been taken and laundered by Hamas, have led many people to believe that, quote, Palestine liberation involves the murder of Jews. I mean, look, I don't know if the Palestinian people have ever been farther away from a state than they are right now, because the idea that the Israeli government, any Israeli government, and the people of Israel would entrust their Palestinian neighbors in Gaza to a state of their own, I mean, I don't need to tell you, there has never been a greater damage done to the cause of Palestinian rights than what Hamas did on Saturday morning. The massacre, the slaughter of innocent Israelis slaughtered the dream of so many of us for a two-state solution. Literally, it's played out in the blood of all these people. So we need to, again, words have consequences. And when I've dealt with so many people, Nicole, who've said to me, well, maybe there could be a détente. They don't take the word jihad seriously. Like, maybe they can learn to live in a sort of a status quo arrangement. Hamas was always, as Donnie said before, their mission statement was the eradication of the Zionist entity. And what's scary is they have accomplices here. There are going to be a bunch of rallies tomorrow, Nicole, all over the country, on college campuses, where people are going to extol the resistance, if you will, what happened on Saturday as a heroic win, and it's atrocious.